G'day, how you going, folks? Thank you very much for joining me. Pleasure as always. Welcome to you, fellow rail fans around the world and simulation lovers and video game fans around the world. Welcome aboard to Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under. Welcome aboard to Midweek World of Trains with the Aussie Don 2023 Week 16 Loading Screenshot Contest winner. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Hello, hello. Welcome, rail fans. Hey, did you love that track spotting video that just premiered on our YouTube channel? If you're watching, thank you very much for all that watched. Yes, we had our moderators on the stream tonight. So I was busy behind the scenes. But the boys in the other room were looking over the chat and that. And, yep, had the... apparently there was a few things going on, so they set up a few things happening. Anyway, boys are there tonight and they're up and running. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Chris at 612 tonight, if you're watching. Hey Aussie, I like the train on the front cover. And what station is it at? Carlisle, mate. Carlisle. On the West Coast Main Line in the UK. It is a route that starts in England at Euston in London and heads up to Glasgow in Scotland. So the West Coast Main Line. It's a massive, massive route. It's one of my favorites. It's been a while since I've been on. And the reason why we are doing this particular route tonight is the cover photo is one of the brand new designs. We've had an update to Train Sim World over the last day or two, and yeah, it has there's some interesting things happening in Train Sim World at the moment. Don't worry, we got the intro coming up very shortly. So yeah, we have had some interesting things happen over the last few days. We've had a game update for Train Sim World. Also, to let you guys know, tonight I am playing in Jetwash lighting and graphics enhancement with the Engine.ini, and also I have God mode back activated, folks. So we've got God mode tonight. We've got Jetwash's lighting and graphics in the high setting, and because I'm on a 3060. So I got the high one, not the ultra or the ultra ballistic version. So yeah, that's more for your 50 series players out there. God knows when I'll end up there. But yeah, we are ready to rock and roll here tonight for you guys. So hello and welcome to the stream. So if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button, and become a subscriber as we march to 10,000 subscribers. We love to get there by the end of 2025. Come on, folks. Can this be the year that we get there finally? After what? We're in our 8th year now. We're into our 8th year. We've celebrated 7 years back on February 27 here in 2025. We're into our 8th year now. We'd love to get there before 8 years birthday. So yeah, that'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching our full-length truck spotting video from today. Don't forget yesterday's one from Fairfield and Smithfield is still showing at 4K 60 frames per second, and today's one is now showing at 4K after the premiere, so it's now showing at a better resolution. I apologize for the glare and the rain that was happening. It was pissing down raining yesterday morning when I went truck spotting. It was nice and sunny when I woke up, and I'm like, oh great, I'm going truck spotting. And then all of a sudden the heavens started coming towards me. I'm like, oh no. As I was on the bus heading up there, I was like, oh no, it's coming. As soon as I got off the bus, it just opened up. So yeah, I'm like, oh great. So anyway, Train Sim World. A couple nice things are happening. So don't forget, next Wednesday, we're live. At the same time, we started the premiere for our truck spotting. So if we have a truck spotting video for next Wednesday, which we most likely will, do note the truck spotting trip will be on at 6 p.m. All right, so it'll be on earlier. So just note that one. Now, as far as Train Sim World is concerned, part 2 of Thomas is coming. Yes, we knew it was going to happen. We didn't think this quick though. But there is a part 2, 80th anniversary edition of Thomas and Friends is coming to Train Sim World. Don't know when. Class 86 is around the corner, folks. So Thomas and Friends 80th anniversary and the Class 86 are coming. I'm pretty confident that they'll probably might be back-to-back weeks, or there might be a case where one releases at the start of the week and one finish at the end of the week. So it could be that, or it could be a 2-week gap between the 2 DLCs. But those are confirmed to be the next 2 DLCs after the release of the Frankfurt U-Bahn. So that being said, I put my bet on to at probably the final week, one of the DLCs, and then maybe the start of June, maybe the first week or the second week for the second one. That's my bet, though. That's my bet. Just theory. It's not confirmed. I don't work for Dovetail in any shape and form, but or I'm not on the beta team or anything like that. If I was, don't worry about it, folks. I'll be like, I'm a little angel, just like all the other ambassadors. No, sorry, I'm not like that. I'm brutal. Welcome aboard to the 100, Jesus, we're way past that. Welcome to the 216th edition of Midweek World of Trains. Let's fire her up and head on to the West Coast main line. Yes, and that is the original colour, I do believe, of Thomas. All right, so we're going to reset this one. So we're going to reset the gameplay because I already took off, and you know, I want to set it up properly. Because since I've actually saved that and all that, I've changed the settings around. We're in God mode. Right. Yes. So yes, he's got. Got some interesting things going on. Man. Don't need any cab lights, marker lights, no. The mister, no, don't need that. Tail lights switch on. Someone played around with my settings. Give me a second. I think something's happening to my settings. No, that's all good. Now we'll favorite settings. Let's change the cloud a little bit. There we go. Not so much cloud. Yeah, this train can be a real bastard, I'll tell you that much. I don't know why the bloody game keeps micro-shattering though and flickering. Can you guys see flickering? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going really well, Crazy Aussie. How you going, buddy? Welcome aboard. Oh, I've seen you got a bit of a thunderstorm up towards your way today. Did you get a bit of lightning up your way? Done it again. Okay. Pretty sure you said you live up the Central Coast. It was up that way. I do not know what's going on here, folks. Can't seem to power up for some reason. One of the reasons why I don't really take this loco, because I've always struggled to use it. It's one of the reasons why I probably won't be getting the Class 86. I don't know what's going on here, folks. Train up and running. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the train and figure out what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I got no power. I don't know why. I've got a thing on here. about the 86 because it pretty much is copy and paste of this train. Yeah, not really keen on it. 'Cause I've always struggled with this damn train. Well, if we can't get this train up and going, folks, I'll probably take something else on here. I've got no power whatsoever on here. Okay, I'm gonna jump out of this. All right, let's spawn something else. All right. I won't be taking a 66, Chris. A lot of people don't like the 66. Okay, done. Let's go. Oh, well, it's last time. I'll probably end up changing the cover photo, folks. No, I didn't watch the preview. Sorry, Omar, I don't have time for previews. I run a tight ship. Time is money. And like I said on last time I spoke to you, I'm more about the trucks these days than the trains. So I don't really care about Train SimWorld, to be honest. I'm just really over Train SimWorld, to be honest. It's more of a... Okay, so... let's get the new cover photo organized. 3, 2, 1, done. Alright, that'll be the cover photo for now, folks. We will be changing the cover photo. Alright. Ah, guess what? It still reckons that we're in the other train. That's good. Oh, it's still a service then. Sweet. Nah, hang on a second, Omar. I was just joking with you. I was just playing with you. No, I haven't had a look at the preview. I didn't think the preview was on yet. Yeah, I already knew it was 9th gen. Thank bloody Christ, I'm over. I've been calling for 8th gen support to be finished once and for all for quite some time, so I'm all for get rid of 8th gen. Okay, so we are going down to whoa, hang on. So Homer says, did you see the preview of the S-Bahn? No, I didn't. It's a shame for the live jam players. The timetable was reduced by 365. Yeah, it's 600 something services for the reduced timetable. So the PC's going to have both timetables. So there's going to be a reduced timetable. There's going to be a standard timetable. That's nothing new. We've had that before. Matt said they're continuing to improve optimization. Oh, they've been talking about that for years. I know that there is something to do with Nivea that they are bringing to Train Sim World, but I can't remember what it was. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Train Sim World 6 feature. I know there is something cooking. I think it's something to do with DX12. I'm pretty sure that DX12 support's coming, but it's probably going to be in the experimental phase like they did with Train Sim Classic. My apologies for that 87, folks. I really need to get some time and figure out how to drive the damn thing again. It's always been a bastard to drive. And it's a shame because, yeah, the 86 got less power, so I really need to, yeah. We've got some very exciting things coming to the channel, folks. We have, well, we had Subway Sim recently. We have today purchased a brand new police game called The Preset. And I've been quite keen on this one, actually. It reminds me a lot of GTA 1 and 2, how it's top down. But it's sort of in sort of that viewing, like the way you look at it. So yeah, I'm quite keen on it. So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing some gameplay on the channel for the Preset. I got that on PC. So I'll have a look at the preview later today, Omar. Thanks for reminding me about that, actually. I thought the preview was tonight. Tomorrow, actually. I thought it was... Oh, today's Wednesday, isn't it? Oh, they did say Tuesday. So, you know what? I'm so used to them doing previews, like, later in the week. But if I remember rightly, there was two. I think there's a couple of previews for this one. So I think that the German crew, I call them the German crew. Can I call them the Guten Tag crew, the Hello crew? That's it. The Guten Tag crew. I am from Germany. I love my beer. I love my beer. That's it. I love my beer. I prefer Scotch and bourbon. Having a break from that this weekend. Actually, I'm not drinking this weekend. I'm planning to stay home this weekend. Actually, I'm not. Normally, I'll go to my mates, but I think a lot of people are sick of me doing some berries. Sick of me doing some berries all the time. I won't be. Don't worry. I won't be doing it. If I do, and if I am in the area, then I'll do shorts. I won't do full length. We're having a break for that. Done that the last couple of weeks. So. Even though Samaris was off the chain last time, that was really good. Yes, I'm rolling with the Jetwash high settings. It's not the full, complete shebang. No. I can be right back here, you know, like real ultra wide back, you know, there's. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've played around with God mode here and there a few times over, and then I end up. There was something about S-Bahn actually with this Jetwash setting, something you've got to do to tweak it or something. It's in his manual anyway, so if I ever do S-Bahn, I'll probably end up taking his settings off and go back with the other ones. I've got them set. I've got them in files anyway. I've got about 5, 6, 7 different engine settings, custom engine settings, with different paralog, different things and stuff. I've just noticed a lot of shattering, micro shattering happening recently more so. I don't know, with this train symbol era, there seems to have been more like stutters than any other era. I don't know. I just, no matter what you do, you really can't fix it. But that being said, I do play the game on a hard drive, on my hard drive. I tried to get it on my SSD drive, as you know, my new one here, when I first got it here several months ago now, and it just didn't want to play ball. The game didn't want to play ball or anything, so I ended up putting it back on the D drive. So I mainly use my E drive on other games if I get new games, and I also do my truck spotting all up on there. We can change the weather if we so desire. A bit more cloud, there we go. Thanks for the comment anyway, I appreciate it, Omar. The HST would be cool. Crazy Aussie likes the idea of us rolling with the HST. I should have just did that first up, shouldn't I? Anyway. Do you really think that they... I know it's set in the 80s. This is the problem. See, it was set in the 80s. So, you know, the HST... This is why I wish they would have done maybe a little bit... I think it's a little bit later as well. The Class 90. That's one train I would love to see in Train Sim World, is the other high-speed train, the Intercity. APT, as you know, I've been begging for that, you know, for Train Sim World. That would be the one that I would love to see Just Trains do, actually. Is the APT. I know they would do it justice. They would make sure it had, you know, proper settings. You know, it would be. There is one thing though with the 86 that has got me really excited about maybe wanting to pull the trigger and actually do buy it. Is that the fact is that we finally have a restaurant in a train. we have a cafeteria. So it's legit. There's a person there at the cafeteria that's got sandwiches. It's got, you know, drinks. You know, proper buffet finally inside of a train. I've been calling for that for so long. When I seen the photos of it earlier today, I was like mind blown. I'm like, wow. And trust the folks at Dovetail not to do that. Yeah, of course. You got the amazing folks at Just Trains. This is why I wish Just Trains would just break away from Dovetail and just make their own damn train sim. It would be so cool. I think a lot of people would agree. I think we had a poll vote here many months ago now, actually asking the folks, would you like to see Just Trains break away from Dovetail and actually build and do their own train sim? And I think there was a massive majority of people that said yes. It was over 90% on the voting, so it was, yeah, God given. Everybody wants to see them break away from Dovetail and build their own train sim.
Captain Passenger, this is Captain James speaking. Next stop is Penrith. Next stop is Penrith. Make sure that you have your belongings when you find a planning train, and don't forget that Nathan Cleary is not at this train station.
This is Penrith, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not here in New South Wales. it's in England. Yeah, when I first went on this route on Train Sim Classic many moons ago now, I was absolutely blown away actually when I seen that there was a Penrith station. I'm like, okay, now I understand that. You know, we have a Liverpool in England, we have Penrith, we have a lot of places in England that actually based off here. You know, we have a Richmond, and we have more than one Richmond. You know, there's a Richmond in Victoria, there's a Richmond in Queensland, there's a Richmond in New South Wales. You know, there's and you know, a lot of names are, you know, referenced with England here in Australia too. So. I was actually up at Penrith Station last Friday in between my truck spotting, actually. So I did do a morning session and then I came back and did the afternoon session, continued the video. Yeah, the class, the West Coast Mainline overship is the 86 is going on there. There's no timetable, as far as I'm aware, for the south section. I think they might end up putting something for it, but yeah, it's up to Dovetail. I'm pretty sure they haven't done anything for it, as far as I'm aware. But that being said, the 87 is on it already. So, as far as I also am aware. The 87 timetable is going to, the 86 is going to substitute that timetable. So there's no new timetable. If I remember rightly reading it earlier today, I read a quick thing about that. It was on the Steam, because it come up on my Steam thing. That's how I actually discovered that the 86 was coming soon. When I seen it, it didn't give us a launch date either. I thought, well, obviously the article's out there now. I'm pretty sure that it's only a few weeks away. It's definitely within the month. Definitely within this month. I'll be very surprised if it's more than 4 weeks. If anything, I'll put 5 weeks. It definitely will be within the next 5 weeks. I'll be very surprised if it's after. If it's a week after, then so be it, but yeah. There's the M4 motorway. No, I'm joking. It's funny that they got a motorway right near Penrith too, because there is the M4 motorway, you know, so it's quite funny. I absolutely adore this route, as you know, folks. Massive fan of the West Coast Main Line, always have been. And I've played the full length on Trainset Classic, including the Vincent parts, and obviously the Northampton Loop. And I just absolutely love it. I've always preferred this. Like the East Coast Main Line, yeah, it's good. I like the East Coast Main Line as well. And as you know, I've been wanting them to go to Newcastle. If anything, I'd probably say might be too long though, Newcastle to Edinburgh, but I'm thinking Newcastle maybe to York, maybe. But if anything they did for East Coast Mainline again, it would be the south section. It'll have to be Peterborough to London King's Cross. And I wouldn't be surprised in the world if it's the Train Symbol 6 core route. you know, for the launch of Train Sim World 6 for the UK route. The only other one there's two other options, like I said. Elizabeth Line is a possibility because of the licensing thing and everything that happened, and I thought, that could be an Easter egg. Makes a lot of sense. It's definitely in the ballpark, you know, in kilometres wise to do. They've already done a massive route, you know, on Just Train side of it. Dovetail's going to say, well, yeah, look at what they've done, we can do. It's definitely being worked on behind the scenes, there's no question about that. That's Train Sim World 6 is definitely getting worked on as we speak. And the only other route I can think of is maybe the underground route that we're only getting 3 stations for the Great Western Railway. I'm thinking maybe could be an Easter egg as well to the possible. A lot of people are calling. I can't remember. I think it's is it the city? Is it central? Is it the central route? Is it central? Or is it the city? City central route? I can't remember what route it is. But anyway, it's definitely an underground route. And makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we've only got technically one underground route, Bakerloo line. We need another one. We desperately need. Yeah, have a look at the photos, Chris. You'll see it. It's got the buffet on it. It's part of the new coaches that they're bringing out for because they're not just doing the 86. They're working on new coaches too. That's a good thing about Just Trains, you know, they don't rush their products either. They actually take their time with, you know, releasing stuff, and they've always been known for that. And there's, you know, I can only think that maybe there's something more to the fact that they are doing the 86. Is there other routes that it could go on, that they could be doing? I'll be honest, like I said to you guys, I hope they get away from the 80s era, the British Blue era. I just want to see them maybe do something more modern. A lot of people called for the Riverina route. I know what that route is. I've played on the Train Sim Classic. It's really good. I'm all for that. The 86 might be kind of say with that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's a cafe on the XPT as well, the Country Link. I'm not sure about the new HS, the new high. Well, it's not a high-speed train. It's the new replacement XPT trains. Unfortunately, we don't have high-speed trains here in Australia. Go to the Train Sim World. Go to the trainsimworld.com. Chris, trainsimworld.com. Or if you're on PC Steam, it should come up on your information at the top. Unless you've clicked on Show Less, but it should be in there. If you've got Train Sim World on PC Steam, then you should have that information up on the top bracket area. I don't know, for some reason this morning, all my one bloody ended up showing stuff from the last month. I was like, what the hell? It does that from time to time, I don't know why. It's just annoying because I just like have to delete it all. I already know this information, you don't need to tell me. Sort of a wetland here, isn't it? Look at that. I thought you played Train Sim World also on PC. Don't tell me you're on 8th gen as well. If you're on 8th gen, you won't be able to get the S-Bahn. The S-Bahn Frankfurt's not on 8th gen. It's PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC Steam and PC Epic for the S-Bahn Frankfurt. We're definitely going to be bringing you the coverage of part 2 of Thomas 2, folks, so we're 100% happening. Looking forward to that. Be interested to see if they add any more of the characters, actually. Something's on fire. Look at the black smoke coming out of there. Someone's cooking the barbecue too much. It's on fire. Yeah, I thought you were on Steam. So I know you've played on PC before, so... Okay, well that's alright. Just thought I'll let you know that if you are on 8th gen, so I know you have played on PlayStation 4, then yeah, the S-Bahn Frankfurt is not for is not for PlayStation 4. Thomas will be. I'm pretty sure Thomas will. I know you're looking forward to Thomas. They said something about Brighton with Thomas too in this latest information too. So I don't know what that was all about. Maybe finally they're going to do something with Thomas at East Coast Way. That'll be cool. That's what I was saying here when, you know, around the release. I'm like, when I found out that Thomas originated from Brighton, I'm like, oh wow, okay. That opens up a paragraph for, you know, like I was saying that, you know, we were all thinking, oh, there's going to be a part 2 that'll happen in Train Sim World 6, and here we are, a couple months later, and they're pretty good 80th anniversary. There's a part 2 to the story. There's a couple more scenarios, and I thought, okay, well, this is quite cool. I definitely say even after this, I'm pretty confident that this won't be the end of the story. I'm pretty sure that we'll be rolling into Train Sim World 6 and there'll be more coming. It's just funny how we've had, you know, things on the roadmap for so damn long, like the Japanese route, and we've had no information for months, weeks, months now. I'm very concerned about the fact that it's going to just end up being cancelled and not happen. You know, the Train Sim Germany project, the 420, you know, was there for 3.5 years, went off the roadmap, finally all just came back a few months ago, still nothing happening. It's, yeah, we've got some more information recently, so we're confident that it's going to be happening. When, I don't know. Maybe it might be something before the end of Train Sim World 5 era. So yeah, I still think the Alan Thompson route will be the final route for the Train Sim World 5 era. I don't like, obviously the Great Western Railway remastered is definitely happening, but as far as new routes, I think ATS's route will be probably the final one in this era, and then we'll be rolling into Train Sim World 6 in September. Yeah, so I like the fact that there's not too much on the roadmap at the moment, though. I like that fact, because that also opens up the possibility of there being a whole new train sim, but I highly doubt that'll be the case. It would be cool though. To see him pull the trigger on an Unreal Engine 5 train sim. Absolutely fantastic. Third time be the charm, or third time be another pinch in the bum, and we never learn. We never learn. We got a new train sim, but we never learn. Still not the perfect train sim. I love this part of the track. This is really cool, this part. Got the highway there. I'll see if I can share the photo later on. Are you on my Discord server, Chris? Should be up on the website, pretty sure. If not, go to the Just Trains website. It might be up on the Just Trains website. It might not be on their actual web, on the Train Sim World website. It'll be on the It definitely will be on the Just Trains website, because they've got a development blog. So go to the Just Trains website and go to their current projects, and the 86 will be in there, and there'll be a development blog on there, and they update it regularly, and yeah, there'll definitely be photos in there of the progress. So we changed our mind tonight, folks. Well, we didn't change our mind. We had a issue on the Class 87. It wouldn't get up and running for some reason. Well, it did run, but then all of a sudden it just completely stopped on me. So I abandoned ship and decided to take this free roam run with the HST. It's not the first time I've taken a HST along here. It's always great to take a HST along this, route. If you want to stretch your legs with the fast trains like the Palomino, the HST, you want to stretch your legs on something that's worthwhile, then this is the route to do it. And this is only a portion of the West Coast Main Line, as we all know. This route is absolutely massive in reality. Hey Siri, how many miles is the West Coast Main Line train route in the United Kingdom?
You don't seem to be able to get your current location.
Hey Siri, you are a retard.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dovetail. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've got one more package for my truck shirts and hoodies still to come, folks. I'm still waiting for my Bathurst 6-hour winners hoodie. I got an update from them today, actually. They've only just finished the pre-orders part of it over the last week, and they've just started ordering the amount that they need for the orders that they've gotten. So yeah, we're just waiting for the order. They're just waiting for the batch to come in, and then they'll start distributing out the orders to everybody. So yeah, I was just a little bit concerned about it because I'd seen it on their website that they've taken it off their website, and I was like, yeah, a little bit concerned that they've had an issue with their distributor, you know, like with their person that they do the shirts with, or that's what I said to them today. I said, I thought there might have been an issue with your supplier, you know. They said, no, that's norm. I said, okay. I said, at least I know that in future, you know, if there's a pre-order thing, then, you know, I know what to expect. For me, it's a little bit of a kick in the guts because, you know, the amount of money I earn, you know, obviously we're all in that boat these days, you know, we're all struck for cash, you know, money's tight and, you know, all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so Just Train's website for you there, Chris. I apologise for that before, but yeah, I thought they might have been on the Train Sim World website, but yeah, that's not the first time that they haven't had any information on there, and then they've, you know, you've had to go to Just Train's website itself to get that info. They've done that with the roadmap too before, like they've not shown stuff on the roadmaps, you know, and then, you know, they've just added photos to the roadmap that was shown like a week or two or within the month from the last roadmap already on the Just Trains website. So yeah, it's that's why I said to you guys, the roadmap is just for me, it's starting to become very stale. It's not the fact that there's not much going for it. It's just like, I really think that, you know, like this era has proved that, you know, they've had stuff in the 0 to 3 month category, and then all of a sudden it's been shipped out of that area and back to TPC, and then it goes back into 3 months, and then it gets back taken out of there, you know. For me, I really think that the roadmap is starting to become a joke, and really I think they're starting to really pull the trigger on a lot of projects too early. This is not the first time they've done this. This is why I was probably a little bit concerned about what they did last Christmas, you know, with the reveals every day. You know, I thought that was a bit of a, this is going to really not go well. You know, like, so yeah, I was, like, we had stuff in that reveal from the Japan route, you know, again, and still we haven't seen the light of day of it. The Japan project's been going since Train Sim War 3. Yeah, so it's, we're going into 6. You know what I mean? Alright, we're going into 100, so now we'll be able to stretch our legs out a little bit more. Cloud coming in. $36 miles to Preston. S-Bahn service coming up after this, folks. Lots of rain. This is Midweek World of Trains, episode 216. You're with the Aussie Don 2023 loading screenshot contest winner from the Train Sim World contest at the Dovetail Forums back in 2023. Welcome to you all. Hello to you all. Hello, Dovetail team, rail fans around the world, and thank you very much for joining me from Sydney, Australia. Bit of a thunderstorm towards the north here this afternoon. Actually, I captured a bit of footage on the video. No lightning or anything, but just a really dirty cloud, and it looked like a bit of a hailstorm. Actually, the clouds were very puffy, and there was a bit of green tinge about it, and definitely the clouds were puffed up like hail clouds. So, you know, those typical. There weren't those big, massive white clouds. Earlier today there were. But, yeah, they were puffed up, very dark clouds. And then you can see the tinge in it, that green tinge. Pardon me. Go. A bit more rain now. Eamon must have went when I first said that I more about the trucks. She didn't respond after that. I probably wasn't a bit rude at the time. My apologies. I can get like that, don't worry. If the regulars know me by now, they know I can be in a good mood some days, and then some days I'm just not in a mood at all and just don't want to talk. I don't know, today I'm sort of in that mood where, you know, I've got a bit of a headache. I got absolutely banged up big time eating my tea tonight. Nice sharp part of the bone on the on my chop, sliced my finger right open. And yeah, I had this band-aid on, and it was bleeding through it. I'm not really in a good mood. It's a bit sore. We all have those days, don't we? You know, like days where we're just not in the mood for anybody's crap. But that's not. I'm not taking anything on you guys anyway. I just, yeah. So, Emma was asking a question, and I was sort of, brushing it off, and it's like, that's very unprofessional of me. Lanchester. Lancaster. Is it Manchester or Lancaster? Lancaster? Episode 217 next week is going to be an absolute Dan doozy, I'll tell you that much, folks. I am so looking forward to next week's live stream. I've been really looking forward to the S-Bahn Frankfurt for so long. And when they announced that they're actually doing the high-speed part of it as well, I was like, yes. It's through their website, Chris. Through their website. Their photo, the blog post for the Class 86. It's on their website itself. So you can purchase the stuff through their website. And not many people are aware of this, but Just Train's actually. They do Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, and they're called their Microsoft Flight, their Flight Simulator side of it is called Just Flights. So they're the Just company, and so yeah, for the trains they do it's called Just Trains, and for the flying simulator it's Just Flights. Alright, so the rain has stopped. So you could do the date time, set the world date time, set local time. You do all kinds of things. It's really, really unique, the amount of stuff you can do on God mode. And just like Jetwash actually seen on the forums earlier today on the post for his lighting and graphics mod that I'm using here tonight. It says one of the recent ones. It actually says, I don't understand. If you're playing Train Sim World on PC, then you can't play any other way but with God mode. You got to have God mode installed. And like I've said to you guys many times over, I've always never really fell in love with God mode. But that being said, it does have its advantages because you can, zoom back like this and you take them back into like a matrix, or you can, go in and do this, So it has got its advantages. And speaking of advantages, we need to slow right down here. We must have another train in front. I reckon there's a train just up in front. Yeah, there it is. We have, oh, it's a red bank. Okay. There's another thing that this does as well. You can do the wind strength. So you got you're on Twitch with it, okay? Fair enough. I don't do Twitch. Yeah, I spoke to the lady that drives for RT out of Orange on my Facebook page. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was a couple of days ago, and yeah, she actually seen the video that that I captured up at St Mary's of her pulling out onto Forrester Road there, and yeah, I said to her, I said, oh, BJ, and she said the same thing. Yeah, I've spoken to him a few times. So, yeah, that, she actually said that, she'd give me her Insta, actually. I was like, oh, okay. I go, I know I'm single, but I'm flattered, but, yeah, I've got kids. But, yeah, I'm sort of taken, anyway. I've got my eyes set on the girl, so. What's this? already spoke to you about this earlier today under my real name. No need to reply no more. I understand. Alright, so we've got that train up in front, so we've had to slow down because obviously we don't want to end up in a situation where we're going to have to completely stop because we've got this train just there. And it is going into Preston's, so we might have to stop before Preston. I'm not sure, but we'll keep it at 80 miles anyway. It's quite sufficient. Yeah, this sliced me up pretty badly. Damn. Check the British Aces YouTube channel out anyway, Chris. I'm pretty sure, knowing British Ace or Tintin or one of those ambassadors, I'm pretty sure they would have done a video showing the photos. Knowing them, they always, you know, have to put out a video to try and, you know, I keep saying to you guys, the only reason they're doing this is because they work for Dovetail and they're the ambassadors, but I classify those type of videos as I desperately need your views. I'm a small channel, folks. I don't suck on somebody's titty. You know what I mean? I'm not a douche. I'm not gonna spill lies to you guys about Train Sim World and beat around the bush about, oh, this is such a lovely game. Everything is perfect. No, sorry. Not a fairy. Not a fairy. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Stop trying to message me. You've already spoken to me about this. Now go away. I just had to blast the crap out of them because they just keep sending messages. I said to them not to message me, and they go ahead and do another one. It's like, seriously, fuck off. Don't you get the picture? I just gotta go to my freaking bank and just get my money back off it. Fuck it. I'm gonna deal with fuckwits. Alright, we're almost in Preston. As you can see that there is a red light before it, so not surprised. It's probably in the... Oh no, it's all good, it's just left, so we should be right to go in actually. Attention passengers, we are approaching Preston. The train will be having a driver changeover at Preston for the rest of the trip into Euston Station in London. Train will be stopped at Preston Station for around 10 minutes. Passengers getting off at this station are advised only to exit the train. Mind the gap when leaving the train for the platform. Also, the platform is a non-smoking station. This includes vaping. Do not vape at or smoke at this particular station. Change here for connecting services to the Blackpool branches. This station is Preston. Mind the gap when leaving the train for the platform. Alright folks, we are here at the Preston station. Nice beautiful station, this one. Lovely doubly. Don't forget, we are live this Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen, for Sunday Night Lighting the Highways with American Truck Simulator. We'll be rolling this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, with American Truck Simulator with Sunday Night Lighting the Highways as we bring to you a couple hours on the roads of America on the one and only Sunday Night Trucking Simulation channel, Australia Worldwide Entertainment. And we'll be live with a Kenworth T909 and Freighter T-Liner. And we are going to be rolling in style with a Triple B. So it's going to be awesome. We're rolling with a triple on Sunday night, with Sunday night lighting the highways from 8 p.m. in Australian Eastern Standard Time Zone. That is Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania. 7:30 p.m. in South Australia and 6 p.m. Western Australia. 11 a.m. UK, 10 p.m. in New Zealand. Midday in the Central European summertime. 6 a.m. in the Eastern States of the United States, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA, 3 a.m. British Columbia, and 6 a.m. Toronto, Canada. Full replay will be provided, just like today's live stream, and added to the American Truck Simulator playlist for that one on Sunday. Today's live stream is added to the Train Sim World past live streams playlist. So there you go, information for our next live stream on Sunday. And don't forget, next week, Train Sim World will be live on All Aboard on Monday night with episode 130. All right. Midweek World of Trains next Wednesday. Special starting time, folks. 1 hour earlier than today. So we are that one's already up on the YouTube channel. So we're live from next Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, from 7 p.m. in Australian Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. in South Australia, 5 p.m. Western Australia, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. And full replay provided for that one as well. For next week's S-Bahn Frankfurt Special Midweek World Trains 217. Looking forward to that. This route I've been looking forward to for quite a long time. All right, there we go with that trip just there. Very nice. Yeah, I was quite happy that they actually didn't go with the S-Main route that they did on Train Sim Classic for the S-Bahn Frankfurt. They did completely different to what they've done. So technically, it's part 2 of the left Rhine, and they've added like the span that goes around it, which is really cool. I love the fact they've done this. So yeah. That reminds me, if anyone's watching, did they show the underground? And also, did they show the modern version of Mains? $10% off West Coast Mainline, Preston Carswell, that's the one we just did. 20% off Cardiff City Network, highly recommended. And 10% off the Dutch route, 100% recommended. 100% recommended that one. But I'm not sure if Mitterrand is on special. That one, very highly recommended. It's very, very good. Cardiff City, I know there's been a mixed bag. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people, I love it for the fact that it's very similar to the Cav Car Circle line. I'm such a fan of Cav Card, as you know. So, yeah, for me, it's right up my alley. If you love your stop-start pattern, passenger routes, and yes, that's definitely one for you. All right. So, let's get it up and running. We are in the routes here for you. And we're going to put those high beams on, open up those doors, and we're going to turn on those lights just there. We're going to slap 3 of these on, and we are going to have a look at the PSI and see if that's correct. Yes, it is. And we're going to put on a little bit of SEEF, and that will be the passenger lights on, and we will slap the blinds down so they don't see us what we're doing. There you go. Lovely doubly. Is this station added in this in the Stuttgart? That's where we need to go to, Stuttgart. just thinking, is this station... on the S-Bahn Frankfurt. Mannheim. I think it is, eh? Because this is part of Left Rhine. I'm pretty sure this station is in it. All right, shall I get ready for departure? We got any trams? Yes, we do. There they are up there. Look at that IC1, that looks absolutely stunning. Let's get a photo of that actually. I think it's time for a photo. Let's get a photo up and going. Oh wow, check out that. We'll get a field of view. That's absolutely fantastic actually. Look at that photo, wow. Another fantastic photo. Let's go. All right. Whoop. Looks like a smack it into me. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hang on. Going too far.
Zug fährt ein. Bitte achten Sie auf die Markierung am Bahnsteigrand.
Something about his cunt this in. I don't know what's going on there. He's got an itchy cunt. Love this station. Very, very modern. Absolutely stunning architecture. It's very, very nice. One of the good ones. This has got a sound mod, by the way, folks. Speeding, 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 lots of speed. So don't forget, today's cover photo will be changed on the full replay, folks. So what you're seeing on the screen is incorrect. So that cover photo was originally supposed to be the plan, but unfortunately we had to change the plan from that Class 87. Didn't want to play ball with us. Just always struggled with that train. That's why I haven't used it. And like as you've seen, I broke down a few times on the launch stream for it, you know, and yeah, it's just one of the reasons why I probably will stay away from the Class 86 as well. I can use the tap system on the German stuff quite fine, but when it comes to the UK stuff, nah. It's just like me using PZB. You know, I can't use PZB. I seriously don't know how people can use the tap system in reality. It's just, that's too much. .6 to the next station. We've got 2 stops to go. Here we are at our next stop. Due to depart at 8:45 a.m. Yeah, I'm not sure if there'll be any more truck spotting full-length videos for this week, folks. It's 50-50 that I'm going to be going truck spotting tomorrow. Yeah, there's my dad's got to go and mow a lawn tomorrow in a location where it's quite good for truck spotting. So not too sure if he's not sure if he's doing it yet or not. He said it depends how he feels in the morning. So I said okay, no worries. So not sure if I'm going yet or not. So if I do, there'll be another one set for Friday. If not, definitely there'll be more next week. But don't fear, there'll be definitely more truck spotting this week on our channel. The daily shorts will continue to be posted in the mornings Australia time, and I've got plenty up my sleeve still from February this year, and March and April. So, and I've got some recent stuff as well. So, plenty there. Alright, let's close the doors and get ready for departure. We've got some gameplay of the preset coming up on our channel too. I'm going to be getting in and doing some stuff with that. Earlier today, I can confirm that we also released the version 1.1 update to the Godfather's Kenworth K-Series skins pack for American Truck Simulator. So that is now available for download at modhub.us. Link is in our community wall and our Discord server for that. So don't forget, it is highly recommended to give it a big thumbs up at modhub.us as well on the side of the support that helps recognize the mod, and appreciate the big thumbs ups. Yeah, not a real big fan of the US content, Chris. The Antelope Valley line, I'm not a fan of that particular route. I don't mind the New York metro, like the stuff from New York. It's not too bad. Northeast Corridor, I don't mind that either. I definitely enjoy this route. This route's quite good, and I do love the German content, as you regulars might be aware of. People that are new to our channel here today watching might not be aware that I do enjoy Deutsche Bahn content. So I've always been a fan of the UK content and the Deutsche Bahn content. And yeah, it is my dream to actually, go on East Coast, West Coast in the UK. Obviously HS2, eventually happens. And then I'd definitely love to go on an ICE trip to Frankfurt or either out of Frankfurt. Pipeline dreams might not come to reality. Probably in another lifetime I'll probably end up there. I'll be speaking German. I don't know how to speak German. I know how to say good Tag. That's it. I'll just say beer. They'll be like, yep, you speak my language. Thank you. Oh, all right, there we go. Very nicely done, and the gold medal there in the end. And that is all about it for today. So we went on the West Coast Main Line, and we did the Just Trains trip to Preston with a HST in the end, and then we went to Germany on an S-Bahn trip just now, wrapping that up with the DBBR 425. All right. So that's all we got time for Midweek World of Trains episode 216. Our next episode of Midweek World of Trains is the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It is another big one, I should say. It's not the big one. It's another big one. For me, it's a big one because this is a particular route that I've been wanting in Train Sim World for a very, very long time. And it's good that it's different. It's a different S-Bahn Frankfurt than the Train Sim Classic version. That's what I like about it. It's actually, it splits it up between the two, and you go from one side and then you got the other side. It's really, really good. I like that fact that they've done this. But obviously the underground loop is in it, so that's from Train Sim Classic. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go and watch that preview now. Now Omer's definitely said the preview's happened. I want to see if they've done that. I want to see the underground side of it more than anything, because I know that the German routes, tend to have different particular details on each of their underground stations. So they all got their different vibe and that. So yeah, that's what I like about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And we're live on Sunday. That's our next live stream. Sunday night, Lighting the Highways with American Truck Simulator. Do join us then, folks. Do not miss it. Come along, join our chat, and we'll be rolling with a truck and trailer. I'll be posting that video up tomorrow on our YouTube channel. So that'll be up on the channel to sometime tomorrow. And we will be rolling in style once again. We'll be rolling with a triple B on Freighter T-Liner triple trailer. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to bring it to you. Without further ado, that's all we got time for Midweek World of Trains episode 216. I'm the Aussie Don, 2023, Week 16 loading screen contest winner for Train Sim World, Week 6 and 26 in 2023 for Train Sim Classic screenshot contest winner. That's all we got time for. Free time community screenshot contest winner overall for Dovetail. And that is it from us. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. I come from a land down under. If you're here to thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time.